My name is Maganda Shakul. I'm an artist from Uganda, majoring in music production, fashion, recycling, and also percussions.
My name is Wakari Arnold, and I'm an artist. One of my most recent ventures has been into music, and that's how I get into sounds of renewal, which is exactly what we are here to talk about.
So basically, this track is called Kidaimana, of where we made an experimentation of a recycled music instrument. This one you saw over here is from plastic water pipes and also bottles.
So the music instrument that stands right here is one that didn't actually start as it looks like this. We initially, I and Maganda Shakul, my brother, had a chat and went like, we need to add some sound to the performance, something that's more of a melody in addition to what we already have.
He was the mastermind for the creation of the instrument, so he started to create the instrument. But after all, we just saw the instrument the way it was, and we are like, why don't we try out, just this, using the hands and.
So I kept thinking what can sound like it and what could possibly look like it. And the pipes, the PVC pipes, to me looked like the closest relative to the wood in terms of shape. So I collected a few pipes that were broken and started the process of building it here and there, here and there. Yeah, so I got some bottles, put them on the top part of the tubes, and exposed them to heat, and they stretched out, and we had a drum.
As we went into the studio, we had some other samples, of some indigenous instruments, and this was the Ndingidi samples. This is called the tube fiddle in English. So basically, we came up with this idea. We created the track. I had some friends who came and jumped on the track. Masaka was there, who came to the studio, the Nilotica, and then we did something on it. So basically, this instrument is from Sounds of Renewal. This is our project we're running with Nilotica. It's a music recycling project, and these are some of the instruments we came up with. So we're using music to raise awareness against climate change, and also to create impactful stories to other artists, to show them you don't need to have expensive machines and everything to create these kinds of music.
Yeah, so for the artwork, it was also a very interesting method of how we came up with the concept. So as we're seated in the studio, Maganda asks me, what does this soundtrack make you feel like? And I'm like, for me, it makes me feel like something is pouring out of a ginormous hand endlessly. And that's how the whole concept came up. So started looking at how we could use the hand and what we could put in the form of what's flowing out of the hand continuously. And that's how we made the artwork. And the people dancing actually were also another part that was very interesting, because when we thought of, when it pours on the ground, what happens then? So we thought of something pouring out of the hand, but as it's splashed onto the ground, the splatter kind of becomes like figures, humanoid figures. And that's how we got the artwork. So we have a couple of issues we are facing as a country regarding waste management, and it's very interesting when artists come together to make art like in this type of form. And it is something that I should say is challenging in a way, but also very satisfying because of the end result that you get out of the work. So usually you would find bottles, you would find this kind of plastic littered in some places, even if nowadays there are people who collect them and try to recycle them, but that has not cleared the streams, it hasn't cleared the streets of this waste. So it's very encouraging when we come together to do something so fun out of something that would have otherwise not been very interesting to look at. It's been a very amazing one working on this with the various artists that collaborated on this. Maganda Shakul,
the Kampala that I collaborated with on the mixing and the mastering, and also Colincho, the one who came up with these patterns for the Ndingidi, the tube fiddle.
when everything came together, it was a spark.
And also, yeah, the track is out on BANDCAMP. You could go and listen to the track with a link in the description below. Thank you.